Full trying to respond and take a lot of Tarzan's jungle, but I love the responses. Let's see if they can definitely pull it up. I do think what they're lacking here though, and why they're able to secure a lot of this, is because Super Shark is in the bottom lane trying to get Basic a little bit of that early peel, because it's really hard to deal with Zia into the early game, Private.
Yeah, and that's where we're gonna see as we start. Can we keep up this aggressive? Yato is being latched onto. Is gonna have to activate that Shadow Stampede, and not much coming out of it. But we are starting on the turtle.
Yeah, and Tarzan does have a nice position on it. MOBAZANE not even gonna go for it. The health bars are just a little too low, and they decide to opt elsewhere on the map. They give up the first turtle. ACKERMAN secures it.
Okay. This is what we like to see. I mean, we're looking at Tarzan having the Ballmon with the jungle emblem. Being able to finally secure that first turtle is a great step into the right direction here. Now I want to see them. Don't give the Valley any breathing room here. We want to see something good, but
Shadow Stampede, Holy Baptism, Nibiru's Passion with a nice combo, but Shark able to flicker out of that. Back at the top side though, Tarzan is trying to give the works to MOBAZANE right now. Fried Chicken also fending off as Yureshi has Tarzan's back. Still only one death on the field, but ACKERMAN holds the gold lead.
Well, and here, this is why the side of the Valley could be so dangerous, is because they read that they weren't going to be able to get that turtle, immediately went for buffs and started rotating. This is what I was talking about with that first game. If you're not going to be able to get the turtle, don't force it. Don't force those objectives, move on, and that's what's going to keep them on in this game. However, looking so good right now is ACKERMAN with this aggressive stance, these rotations right now. They just need to keep it up.
yeah, and one of the biggest things that we were talking about earlier is that Yato just didn't have the ability to rotate most of the times, and we're seeing, look, now they're punishing that mid lane when they have such a huge presence in the bottom trying to get Basic here.
Yureshi did rotate down, but down in the gold lane though. Talk about the pressure. The Holy Baptism lands onto Basic, not quite able to secure the kill. Bazia taking a lot of gold plating. Tarzan now also chasing down Shark. Will he get the pickup? Does have the lethal counter, doesn't even need to use it. Caught in between, gets knocked up from Zane. Heavy spin, locks on. Tarzan though, still up. Basic trying to finish it. Yato though, with that Cult Altar giving just enough sustainability. Zane goes down. The turnaround is here as ACKERMAN prevails with 3-0. Now moving on to this blue buff.
Was this a possible mistake to let out that Faramis? We're starting to feel and see the punishment that you get with that Cult Altar, the sustainability. Because even when ACKERMAN is behind, you're just one Cult. Whoa!
That was close.
Did he get that? No. Oh, that was real close.
That would have been something else.
I would have lost it. GG's, end game. I know you're winning, but come on. Now Tarzan though continuing to be aggressive. Zane getting pulled back by the Shadow Stampede. Holy Baptism to seal the deal, and Yureshi picks up that kill. Fried Chicken now up against the wall, quite literally, as Yureshi cuts this lane. The rest of ACKERMAN moving down to the mid lane.
I just want to say MOBAZANE's died more in this game than he has in any of them, and this is good to see from the side of ACKERMAN. From the side of Valley, they're trying to fall into that very aggressive comp that they were doing last time, but ACKERMAN learning and doing what they like the Valley did to them. But Gals Cutie,
Gals and Yato are such a combo right now. Gold lane on the boss side falling. Not to mention, I was excited to see Yureshi play on this Benedetta and see his proactiveness on the map, and he has definitely brought it. He has been everywhere from top to boss side to every buff. Now locking on the Hoon. Shark though with the Hoon on blast does not connect. Yato brings out that Cult Altar, giving enough sustainability once again on Tarzan. Tarzan though taking too many shower shots, and Yin Yang overturn seals the deal. Now Fried Chicken rotating down, gets that falling Star Moon on top of Yato. Yato though able to get out. Yureshi though with that Electo final blow, able to get the kill on to Hoon. Goes down though to Super Shark. A 2-for-1 trade on the map. How do you feel about it, G?
Man, I mean, both teams are actually showing the tenacity that I love to see in these types of fights, and I'm glad that it's more of like, you know, they're both going at it. It's not so one-sided, and you can just see the fire and the passion from both teams here. Again, what we're seeing from Tarzan in this game is what I like to see out of a Ballmon, and you said it better yourself. You know, Urashi, his presence everywhere has been nasty. That Benedetta is just there. And I feel like that is what's allowing Yato to be able to rotate and roam here. They do secure the turtle uncontested, though, Private.
Yeah, but here's the thing. 5-2 right now, a dominating early game for Ackerman, less or about 1K lead for Ackerman. And this is just because of the way that these guys farm, but a little bit of aggression here. Zane might be in a little bit of trouble trying to escape from that invade.
Oh, Yato kind of uses that Cold Altar maybe as a possible dive mechanic. Not quite able to complete it, though. Zane may get locked down here. There is no Holy Baptism anymore, though. Zane with the heavy spin. Newman on blast, coming in from the bush. Does not connect on anyone. Urashi, though, trying to get away, able to get away. Shark taking a bit of damage, but Ackerman just not able to seal the deal on that engage there. And like you said, even with all of those objectives to the side of Ackerman, even with the gold plating on the gold side tower down, still barely a gold lead for Ackerman. Basic now coming on to Gal's Cutie, gets pulled under the tower, not quite able to finish off Gal's there. Yato looking for a moment along with Tarzan. We got to keep our eyes on Chicken as well, trying to find that angle and be a nuisance. Zia taking that top tower now. Tarzan invading, taking the blue buff, locking on to Zane. Zane in a bit of trouble, pops the emo and goes down. Urashi picking up that kill.
Yeah, they're so aggressive. This is what I've been wanting to see from them. They are testing the limits. They just keep it on, and the entire team is doing this as well. Not just one, not just two, not another person doing their own thing. The entire team of Ackerman is on the same page with this aggression, with covering each other, with using the sustain of the Cult Altar to keep the team going, and then rushing in over and over again. However, if we want this to continue, this needs to end soon, because it's, as we go into the later game where we are still tied up, it's just going to be one bad gank from losing it all to the Valley again.
Yeah, and I mean, we got to give Basic hasn't died yet. You gotta keep an eye on that, you know, like they're like, that's like the secret weapon behind the line, and it looks like there's gonna be MOBAZANE coming in.
Tarzan does secure that. Zane using the heavy spin. Tarzan able to get away. Urashi, though, in the back line once again, does take a lot of damage, is forced to back off, but that Lord will go to Ackerman. I think this is the first Lord they've taken in quite a long time against the Valley here. Quiet Chicken, though, coming from the bush. Hoon does get the pick off onto Gal's Cutie there. Tarzan, though, coming onto MOBAZANE. Tarzan trying to get the finish. Not quite able to do it. Zane finally does go down, and now Tarzan is on the move onto Hoon. Comes back onto Chicken as Lord is still coming. 2 for 1 on the map. Lord crashing down the mid, coming towards this tier 2. Ackerman want this. They need a win under their belt. Fried Chicken trying to fend them off, taking a bit of damage, and the tower falls. Lord still up with about 100% health. Basic ready to help defend. Tarzan takes a bit of damage from Basic along with Urashi. They decide to off back. It's just too much of a hole there, too much of a funnel, and they don't want to get killed off.
Yeah, I mean, this is something we were seeing from the Valley, and I mean, what we're seeing from Ackerman is not allowing the Valley to breathe. The constant pressure, the constant engage. This is where it's gonna really have to show, though. Now you have to dive pretty deep into the Valley's lanes in order to control anything, and I gotta see them keep the control up. Can the next Lord, you know, go to the Ackerman again? Can we see that happen? Is what is going to come down to.
Yeah, but what they aren't doing, what they need to start doing is take advantage of these towers that are down. Invade that jungle, starve them out. Don't leave a single minion for them to be able to kind of get up on it. Once you do that, heck, just ignore your freaking jungle and go in and try to get another aggressive pull. But another little bit of a fight here happening at mid, on the side here by Urashi.
Urashi almost gets caught off there, able to phase through that heavy spin, though. Blue buff does go to Tarzan once again. A nice stun on a Chicken, on to Shark. Tarzan, though, in the back line, trying to lock on a Basic. Chicken goes down. Basic on the run. The Cult Altar gives him the sustainability once again. ACKERMAN bringing in the pressure in game 3. The middle inhibitor falls. They have one Canyon minion. I don't know if this is where they want to push it, but they are coming in. Zane brought down to half health already. Taking out Tarzan, picking up the kill. Hoon able to go down next. Shark stands alone in this game. Will go to the side of ACKERMAN. One wave coming down the mid. Not enough time. Quite Chicken will not be able to do this alone. Game 3 goes to ACKERMAN.
Oh,
we have ourselves a series here.
We got ourselves a series, boys.
Hey, that's that one that you did say, Private. That's the one you did say.
I think I said 2.
He said 2.
So,
Did you say
we're
2?
still,
Okay,
yeah, we're gonna get.
one of 2.
I'm hoping for 2. And honestly, be aggressive. Be aggressive, bro. That is exactly what I was looking for from ACKERMAN, and I saw it as soon as they picked.